Welcome to yoga. Today we're going to begin our sequence lying down. So bring out your mat. If you want a folded blanket to use as a pillow, grab it. And let's come and sit on our mat. Let's hug our knees towards our chest, lifting through the heart chakra. Spine is nice and tall. Reach the arms out in front of you. And then slowly, one vertebra at a time, release the spine to the mat. Stretch the legs out, point the toes. Reach the arms up overhead, stretching nice and long. Big inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, hug the knees to the chest, bring the forehead up to the knees. Inhale, stretching nice and long from fingertips to toes. Exhale, hug the knees to the chest, bring the forehead to the knees, round the spine. One more time. Inhale, stretching nice and long. Big deep breath into the lungs. And exhale, bring the knees to the chest, forehead to the knees, rounding the spine. Bring the head back down to the mat and place the feet, soles of the feet on the mat. Arms out to the sides to form a T shape with the palms face down. Take a deep inhale, exhale, the knees over to the left. Inhale, the knees back up through center. Exhale, the knees over to the right. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, over to the left. Just following your own breath to set the pace here. Inhale, the knees up through center. Exhale to the left. Last time, inhale the knees up through center, exhale over to the right. Excellent. Bring the knees back up through center. Hug the knees into the chest, flex the feet, and rock the body from left to right, very gently. And now I want you to imagine drawing circles with the knees on the ceiling. So imagine drawing some counterclockwise circles with the knees, massaging through the kidneys and the adrenals here. Just a nice gentle lower back massage. And now pause the circling and let's reverse those circles in the opposite direction. So now we'll be drawing little imaginary circles in a clockwise direction. Excellent. And now pause the circling, bring the arms out to a T again, but keep the knees bent where they are. Take a deep inhale, exhale, lower the knees gently to the left. And we want to make sure that our right shoulder blade stays grounded here. Inhale, the knees back up through center, activating those abs. Exhale them over to the right. Inhale, the knees back up through center, exhaling them over to the left. Again, we want to make sure that the shoulder blades do not lift up from the earth. Inhale, the knees up through center, exhale over to the right. So we're, utilizing our core muscles, our lower back muscles here, and we're just doing some gentle twisting. Inhale, the knees up through center, exhale over to the right. Excellent. Bring the knees back up through center, hug the knees to the chest, stretch the left leg out, flexing the foot, and hug the right knee into the shoulder here. So flexing both feet, hug that right knee in. And let's switch, hug the left knee in, stretching the right leg out. One more time, stretch the left leg out, hug the right knee in. And stretch the right leg out, hug the left knee in. Excellent. Stretching both legs out. And just allow the legs to relax here. So the toes may splay out to the corners of the mat. Bring the arms out with the palms facing skyward and close your eyes. Tuck the chin in very slightly to elongate the back of the neck. And let's arrive to this moment. Let's arrive to our mat, to our practice. Let's connect to the breath. Let's connect to that 3-part breath. Inhale, deep into the belly. Chest rises, exhale. Inhale, imagine the fresh, new energy entering the soles of the feet as it rises to the crown of the head. Exhale and visualize that which no longer serves you, any stagnant energy, anything of that nature, exiting through the soles of the feet. Inhaling light and love and energy up to the crown of the head. Exhale, releasing any stagnant energies. And if you want to connect to your Ujjayi breath, that is also welcomed at this time. Deep inhales, drawn out exhales. Fluttering the eyes open here. And let's bring some movement back to the body, wiggling the fingers, moving the toes. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat so that the knees are tented skyward, and hug the knees into the chest. Now from here, we're gonna go into a upright seated position. And there's a couple ways we could do that. You can either roll to your left or right side in a fetal position and then come to sit up. Or if you want, you can place your hands under the thighs and then begin to gently rock up and down on the spine, and using that momentum until you come into an upright seated posture. And feel free, if you need to sit on a blanket or a bolster, to grab that as you may need, okay? Inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead, exhale to the heart center. A couple more times just like that. Inhale, arms reach up, exhale to the heart. Inhale, palms reach up skyward, and exhale to the heart space. And let's close our eyes here and set an intention for our practice. Sitting up nice and tall, tuck the chin in slightly, elongating the back of the neck, the spine, the crown of the head rises, shoulders down. And just connect with your intention. And it doesn't have to be for yourself, it could be for the universe, it could be for a friend, anything at all. Fluttering the eyes open, release the middle 3 fingers, keeping the pinky and the thumb connected to make a beautiful lotus mudra here. And we're just going to lift the palms skyward to release that intention to the universe, and release the palms to the knees. Excellent. Take a deep breath in to the belly, and we're going to Om. Inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center, bring the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the tailbone and gently twist and look over the left shoulder. Inhale, release, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center, left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the tailbone, twist and look over the right shoulder. Inhale, release, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center, coming back into that twist. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the tailbone. Nice, sitting up nice and tall here. Looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, release, big circle, palms touch overhead, and left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the tailbone. Twisting, looking over the right shoulder. And release, inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart space. And let's hinge from the hips here, bringing our fingers in front of us as we are seated in this Sukhasana easy posture. And let's walk the hands forward. And again, respect your body's boundaries. Whenever you meet that threshold, just simply pause and ground through the palms of the hands and tuck the chin in. And rock the body gently from left to right here. And pause, look between the hands, coming onto the fingertips, walk the hands back towards you. Excellent. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times and roll them forwards a couple of times. And now roll them back once. Excellent. Bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And do this a couple of times before you utilize the back space of the neck. And follow your own breath here, right? All right, this time, as we come here, chin to chest, inhale, right ear to right shoulder, lift through the heart chakra, the gaze is skyward. Exhale, left ear to the left shoulder, and then chin back down to the chest. And do this circling a couple times. As you inhale, looking skyward, exhale, left ear, left shoulder, chin to chest. A couple of times, just like this, if it's available to you. Again, always want to honor your body's boundaries. One more time on the right side. And exhale, chin to chest. Now we're going to reverse the circling in the opposite direction. So inhale, left ear, left shoulder, looking skyward. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder, chin to chest. And just follow your own breath here at your own pace. Just remember, when you're inhaling, we are lifting through the chest. It's not just lifting the face skyward. It's a lift through the heart chakra. And exhale, coming chin to chest. And bring the head back up to neutral. Interlace the fingers and bring the fingers behind the skull. Inhale, gently lift the heart skyward. Exhale, round through the spine and hug the elbows together and kind of rock back in your pelvic bowl here. Inhale, lifting the face skyward like a sunflower. Exhale, rounding through the spine, rocking back in that pelvic bowl. Couple times, just like this. Inhale, skyward. Exhale, hugging those elbows towards each other. Last one, inhale and exhale. Bringing the head back to neutral, release the hands, and let's come into our tabletop position. So swinging the legs around, we want our wrists under our shoulders, our knees under our hips, and tap the feet a little here. Spreading the fingers nice and wide on the mat. Drop the belly, looking up. Inhale for cow. Exhale, rounding through the spine, pressing into the palms. Bringing the navel to the spine for cat. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine, hips come forward. And follow your own breath here for 3 more cycles of cat-cow. Last one, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, pressing the mat away from you, rounding through the spine for cat. Excellent. Bring the spine to neutral. Big toes touch behind you, and bring the hips to the heels for child's pose. Now look between the thumbs and see if you can scooch the fingers, scooch the palms away from you just a little bit more, even if it's just a centimeter. Just see what you can do. And just breathe here into this child's pose. Inhale, look between the thumbs. Walk the hands over to the left, crossing the right wrist on top of the left, and then tuck the chin in slightly. Stretching and breathing into the right side of the body here. Big deep breaths into the depths of the lungs. Excellent. Inhale, look up. Walk the hands back through center and then walk them over to the right. Once you reach that threshold, crossing the left wrist over the right wrist this time. Breathing into the left side of the body. Excellent. Inhale, look at the hands once more and walk them back through center. And tuck the chin in slightly. See if you can stretch just a little bit deeper into this child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, coming up into table, we're going to enter our first down dog. So tuck the toes under. Keep the knees bent and simply lift the knees up from the mat. So the heels are going to be nice and high right now. And we want that just for now. And feel free to adjust the base as you might need initially. And pushing the torso towards the thighs here. Take an inhale. Exhale, stick out the tongue for lion's breath. Deep inhale, and as you exhale, release the heels down to the mat. Again, we want to keep that energy of the torso moving moving towards the thighs. Breath in, breath out. And then bring the toes together into the middle of the mat. And then slowly tiptoe your way up the spine of the mat until you reach the top between the hands. And here we're going to grab opposite hand to opposite elbow and bend the knees a lot, okay? Especially if you have tight hamstrings. This is a very holistic way to forward bend. And feel free to rock a little side to side like a pendulum. This posture is excellent if you spend any amount of time sitting, working at a desk, anything like that. It helps to release the lower back. And then feel free to try alternating, stretching each knee, or straightening each knee, I should say. Excellent. Ragdoll the hands in front of you, keeping the knees bent. And slowly, as you inhale and exhale, so as you inhale, rise one vertebra, and then as you exhale, lower just slightly. Inhale, rise a vertebra, exhale, release. Inhale, rise over one vertebra, exhale, hang. Inhale, rise one vertebra, exhale, hang. Until you come up, roll the shoulders back, tuck the pinkies towards the thighs with the hands facing forward for mountain pose. Standing nice and tall, tuck the chin in slightly, crown of the head rises to the heavens. And feel the power of this posture. Inhale in, out, and even maybe try rocking forwards and backwards on the soles of the feet. See if you can lift all of your toes off of the mat, plugging the four corners of the soles of the feet into the earth here. Excellent. Inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center. One more time. Big circle, palms touch overhead. This time, swan dive forward, hinging from the hips. Inhale, bring the palms to the shins or the knees and look up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Right leg back, knee down, keep the back toes tucked. Inhale, swinging the arms skyward, lunging into that left leg. Exhale, frame the left foot, step back, plank pose. Now, scooch the body forward with the toes, knees and then chest comes between the palms, chaturanga. Inhale, pressing gently into the palms, hooking the tailbone into the mat, lift the heart chakra up for cobra. Exhale, come in through table, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Lift the right leg up gently, about halfway. Bend that knee and step it through. Bring the left knee to the mat, keeping the back toes tucked. Inhale, swing the arms up, lunging into that right knee. Exhale, framing that right foot. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Inhale, bringing those hands to the shins or knees. Look up or look forward, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, big circle with the arms. If you want here, you can reach, pretend you have a big ball of energy between the hands, and you can reach that ball behind you, pressing the hips forward for a back bend. If not, you can just simply reach up skyward, that's fine too. Palms touch overhead, exhale to the heart space. Inhale, palms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back, knee down. Inhale, arms rise, lunging into that right knee. Exhale, framing that right foot steps forward, steps back to meet the left plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Lifting that left leg up halfway, step that foot through. Bringing the right knee to the earth. Inhale, palms reach up overhead, lunging into that left knee. Exhale, frame that left foot. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Maybe go for that back bend. Palms touch overhead. Exhale the palms to heart center. Inhale, palms reach up overhead. Exhale, hinging from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, look up, look forward, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Left leg back, knee down. Inhale, palms reach up overhead. Exhale, framing that right foot, steps back to meet the left. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Right leg lifts halfway, bend that knee and step it through. Left knee comes down to the mat. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, frame that right foot. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Maybe go for that back bend. Palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, palms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. This time, you can either step or hop back into your plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. You can step or hop between the hands. Inhale, looking forward, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Maybe go for that back bend. Palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart space. Inhale, palms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Step or hop back into your plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Step or hop forward. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Maybe go for that back bend. Palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center. Excellent. And from here, let's step out to the left. And we want our feet to be parallel to each other. Opening our arms out, making a beautiful Virtuvian man or woman diagram here. Excellent. Placing the hands on the hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinge from the hips and come forward halfway until you're looking down at your mat. Excellent. Bring the palms to the mat and walk the hands towards the right leg, bending through that right knee. And walk the hands through center towards the left leg, bending through the left knee. And just alternate like so, following your own breath, your own rhythm. Gently stretching into the inner thighs here. Coming back through center. Roll the shoulders back so that they are away from the ears. And bring the hands to the calf muscles so that the palms are resting on the calf muscles. Feet are still parallel here, but release the crown of the head towards the earth. And keep breathing here. Keep staying connected to your 3-part breath. Make sure that your shoulders aren't crunching your ears. Roll the shoulders up and back. And we don't want to lock the knees, soft knees here. If you need to do a slight bend, that's okay. Excellent. Bring the palms to the mat, placing the left palm under the heart. Inhale, lift the right arm skyward, and the gaze can either be down at the left hand or towards the right side of the room or towards the right thumb. Whatever feels good on your neck today. And exhale, replacing the right hand where the left hand was. Inhale, the left hand skyward. And release the left hand, walk the hands towards the right foot, pivoting the right toes forward and pivoting off of the left heel here. Frame that right foot and bring the right leg or right foot back to meet the left plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Forehead to the mat. And feel free to bring the palms to rest skyward and bring the arms on either side of the knees so that the shoulders melt over the knees here. And if you want, you could grab your heels if you wanted, or you could just rest the back of the hand on the mat. And feel free to rock the body a little side to side here. Excellent. Oh, hello there. Okay, stretching the arms out in front of you. Inhale, coming through table. And from here, let's do a little alternating patterns. So in table, reach the right hand forward with the thumb facing up and reach the left leg back with the foot flexed, like so. So the toes are pointing towards the earth, and lift the heel and the thumb up gently and then release them back to the mat. Okay, and then now let's switch, reaching the left hand forward with the thumb facing skyward and releasing that right leg back with the toes pointing towards the earth. The foot is flexed here. And release. One more time. Right hand reaches forward. Left leg is lifted with the foot flexed. And release. Reaching the left arm out. Right leg stretches back as well. So we're doing a little cross-referencing and stretching. Inhale, exhale, and see if you can lift your left heel and your right thumb just a little higher. And release. Last time, reaching the left hand out. See if you can lift that thumb and that heel just a little higher, getting a little bit more back bend here. And release, big toes touch behind, child's pose. And feel free to bring the arms on either side with the palms facing up and rock side to side very gently, massaging the third eye chakra. Excellent. Reach the arms out in front of you, coming in through table, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog, and feel free to alternate bending and stretching each leg, each knee here, and walking that dog out. Look between the thumbs and step the right foot forward. Keeping the left heel nice and high. We're gonna inhale, keeping the right knee bent. Inhale the arms out and allow them to lift you up into a high lunge. Breath in, breath out. Excellent. And then bringing those arms to frame the right foot. Pivot the left heel down onto the mat so that the foot is at a 45-degree angle. And again, we're gonna inhale the arms out and lift them up for warrior one. And we wanna try to keep our hips at 3 and 9 o'clock here. Breathing, feeling the power of this pose. Inhale, string your bow and come into warrior two. Again, bending, keeping that knee, right knee bent. Lifting the right palm skyward, bringing the left palm to the back of the left leg. Inhale, lift the right arm skyward, looking into the right palm with your eyes for reverse warrior. Inhale, coming up into warrior two once more. And if you happen to have a block handy, let's go into warrior three. But if you don't have a block, that's fine. So we're going to frame the right foot, pivot off of the left heel, and balancing on the right leg, we're gonna step the body forward, lifting off of the left foot. And here's where the block may be handy, just for alignment purposes. You can use the block to help steady yourself. And I guess first let's, while we're here, let's do half moon. So flexing that left foot, lifting that left arm skyward for half moon. Soft bend in the right leg. Or right knee, I should say. Excellent. And then from here, look down at the right foot and bring the hips to square off with the mat. So the left hip and the right hip should be facing the mat here. Open the arms out as we balance on the right leg here. And if you want, you can even reach the arms forward. But if it's easier to hold them out and balance, that's okay too. And if you fall out of it, that's fine. Just come right back in. So left foot is flexed. And arms are out. We're soaring in Warrior 3. And release. Bending through that knee, bring the palms or the fingertips to the earth. And lower the left foot to meet the right. Excellent. And bring the palms to cup the kidneys. Inhale, rise up into standing. Inhale, big circle with the arms. Palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center. Inhale, big circle once more. Palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center. I'm going to turn to face you just so you can see what I'm doing. Plug the left toes into the mat so that the right foot is just sort of free and you're sort of balancing on the left leg here. And let's come into a tree pose and do a little balancing, yeah? So, for a tree pose, you can bring the sole of the right foot to the left ankle, the left calf, or you can bring the sole of the right foot to the left thigh. We never want to place the pressure of the foot against the knee though, so just be mindful of that. Find a drishti or a still point that you can gaze at. And from here, express your tree however you see fit. So if you want, you can raise the palms up through prayer and open your tree branches. If you want to do a little mudra, whatever feels right for you today in this moment. Okay? Breath in, breath out. And let's challenge ourselves in this balancing posture. So let's slowly turn towards the left, looking towards the left side of the room. Breath in, breath out. And then slowly turning back through center. And then turning the body towards the right, looking towards the right side of the room. Hugging those shoulder blades together. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. Breathe. The body follows the mind, but the mind follows the breath. And slowly come back through center. Bring the hands back to prayer. And if you fell out like I did, no worries. Bringing the feet back to the earth. And shake the left foot out a little bit. Shake the right foot out. Just shake it all about. All right. And let's plug the right leg into, or the right foot into the earth here. Finding that still point. Bringing the left foot either above or below the knee or to the ankle. And coming into our tree pose once more. Again, whatever mudra works for you today. You don't have to do what I'm doing. Just feel free to express yourself. Inhale, exhale. As you inhale, slowly turn towards the right. Exhale. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale and turning towards the left. Keeping the breath smooth. Coming back through center, bring the palms back to prayer and release the left leg. back to the earth, and shake the right foot and the left foot out. Just shake it all out. And let's see, we were here at the top of our mat, I believe. So let's inhale, palms reach up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Bringing the right leg back this time. High on the heel. Left knee is bent. Open the arms out and up into high lunge. Breath in, breath out. Framing that left foot, bring the right heel onto the mat so that the right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, open the arms out and up into warrior one, bending into that left knee here. Hips again are at 3 and 9 o'clock. Breath in, breath out. String your bow, opening the body towards the right. Arms are nice and strong here, looking over the left fingertips for warrior two. Breath in, breath out. Bringing the right palm to gently rest on the back of the right leg, turning the left palm skyward. Look towards that left palm and lift the arm up to the heavens. Keep that bend in that left knee here. For reverse warrior. Coming back into warrior two, we're going to windmill the hands down to frame the left foot. Pivot off of the right heel and step the right foot forward, coming into a split. And again, if you have your block handy and you want to use that, feel free. Let's go for half moon first. So plugging that left big toe into the earth, flexing that right foot. Inhale, the right arm skyward, and the gaze can either be down at the left hand or towards the right side of the room or up towards the right thumb. Breath in, breath out. Excellent, and let's come into our warrior three. So turning so that the hips are square with the mat. And you can feel free to grab onto the hips with the hands here. Lift that back leg and reach the arms out or forward for warrior three, keeping the right foot flexed here. Lifting through that heel. Inhale, exhale. And then coming to standing with control, bringing that right foot to meet the left. Inhale, palms reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop back into your plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Breath in, breath out. Excellent. Come into table. Cross the ankles behind you and come to sit in a Sukhasana easy posture and bring the legs through. So now we're going to come into a staff pose. So, legs are in front of you, feet are flexed. Inhale, lifting through the sit bones. Lift the arms skyward, rising through the crown of the head. Exhale, reaching towards the toes and gliding the hands back towards the torso. Inhale, palms reach towards the heavens, lifting through the sit bones. Exhale, reaching forward for those toes. One more time. Inhale, rise, from the sit bones. Exhale, reaching for those toes. And it's okay if you don't reach the toes. If you reach the shins or the ankles, that's fine. If the hamstrings are tight here, feel free to bend those knees again. And just relax, tuck the chin in. Maybe rock a little side to side here. And release, coming back to sit. And let's bend those knees, bringing the soles of the feet to the earth. Let's do a boat pose before we sort of head towards closing out, yeah? So, the knees are bent, the soles of the feet are on the earth. From here, balance on your sit bones and lift the feet up. So you can keep the knees bent like so, and you can hold on to the back of your thighs if you need, right? So this is one option. And we want to lift through the heart chakra. That's the theme of today, lifting through the heart chakra. So point the toes if you want, and you can stay here, option number one. Option number two, a little more challenging, reach the arms towards the feet. And then option three is to straighten those legs, pointing the toes, reaching towards those toes. But you pause wherever you feel most comfortable today. Always honor your body's boundaries. Lifting through that heart chakra, activating those core muscles. Hold for 3, 2, lift a little higher. 1, hug those knees in, bring the feet to the mat. And rest your forehead on those knees. Give yourself a great big hug of gratitude for the work you've done today. Excellent. And let's begin to prepare the body for Shavasana. So, soles of the feet are on the mat. Reach the arms out in front of you. And relax into that letter C in the spine and come to lie on the back. Now, before we get too comfortable, knees are still bent towards the sky, and let's bring the arms out to a T. Pressing into the soles of the feet, lift the tailbone skyward. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift, pressing into the soles of the feet. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift and hold, and bring the hands underneath the spine and interlace the fingers and lift into this bridge. Tuck the chin in. And keep breathing here. So lifting through those feet, breathing. Watch the belly as it rises and falls with the breath. Release the arms out and slowly lower the spine to the mat. Excellent. And stretch the legs out. Allow the toes to splay out to the corners of the mat. Relaxing the palms skyward so that the back of the hand rests on the earth. And make any last minute adjustments you might need as we prepare for Shavasana. So let's take a deep breath in here. Open the mouth and sigh. Excellent. Close the eyes. Relax the body. Relax the jaw. Relaxing the feet, relaxing through the legs, and the torso, and the arms. Take a deep breath. And feel your body melt. While you're here in Shavasana, I want you to just focus on the nothing. If you find that your mind wanders or begins to think about what comes next, as is natural, just let the thoughts come, but don't attach yourself to them. Just allow the thoughts to sort of drift away as quickly as they drift towards you. And I will keep us in Shavasana for 5 minutes. Just relax, let the jaw hang. I will share some poetry with you. So, here I am, and I am made of stardust and thoughts and skin and feelings. Sometimes I am happy, and other times I am sad. All the days I am quiet and longing to spread my wings and fly high into the sky, where dreams are endless and possibility awaits. I am tired of living my life the way others wish for me to live. I cannot change where I have been or what I have done, but I can press onward. I can find new colors and create new roads to follow. I can still wake up each day and choose to move forward. begin to introduce some gentle movements back to the body. Maybe moving the fingers, wiggling the toes, open and close the hands, perhaps even stretch the jaw. And then when you're ready, come to lay on the left side in a fetal position. And take a deep breath in here. And exhale. And then keeping the eyes closed, come to sit in a Sukhasana easy posture. When you're ready, take your time. Sitting nice and tall. Crown of the head rises, tuck the chin in slightly. Palms rest on the knees. Soft smile and flutter the eyes open. Welcome back. Inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale, bringing the palms back to heart center. And I invite you to recall the intention that you set at the beginning of this practice. Let's just remember it for a moment. And let's take a deep inhale and close our practice with an Om. Inhale. Feeling gratitude for this practice, gratitude for each other, to all that there ever was, is, and ever will be. Until we meet again, thank you, my friends. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Namaste.